Hello, everybody. Veggie Owl Girl here. This is I've been looking at the death toll of the earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Syria's not accepting much help. Now I understand it has nothing to do with climate change because it has to do with plate tectonics. That's what happens. It's nothing to do with climate change, but the fact that so many will die from climate change, this here reminds me that yeah, that's a horrific thing. Why do I push veganism? Because I want to save the planet. My brother says stop saving the planet, but I have to try at least. And if you hear snoring, that's Molly, by the way. Um, like I said, there's going to be 9.2 billion people. I'm not sure how far ahead in time, but there will be half the amount of food. If we don't stop climate change, at least we should at least try to keep it from getting worse. It's going to get worse and worse. And if the ice melts up in the Arctic and Antarctic, there's Antarctic downstairs, down there, and Arctic up there, then it'll release a lot of methane. We have to try to do something at least. Um, I watch Bo the Fifth Column. He's a very good YouTuber and he explains things quite well. When he mentioned about veganism, that he can't find arguments against it. Where our arguments are pretty yeah, pretty full. What should I say? Without any flaws for the most part. So, but the thing is, if we don't do this, people are going to die. We got 22,000 dead. I think I said 22,000. Yes, 22,000 dead, and it's only a day five over in Turkey. Think about that amount, but the human race going extinct or being so there will only be so much area of living place that you can live. There's only certain places in the world you'll be able to live with where it'll be habitable. The rest, there. I'm learning Spanish too. I volunteer with Eastern Farm Workers Association, and we're going to be starting our thing this April. We're going to start the video stuff this April. Until then, you get to look at me talking to my camera and stuff like that. So I'm working on cooking. For cooking, we're not going to do cooking classes until April. So, but I'm going to try. Oh, I also got. I'm going to be working with a trainer for my exercising. I pay $15 a month for that gym. Good gym. $80 for 2 sessions. I was eating too much Burger King, the Impossible Whopper and the fries. The problem with fast food and all these other food that is like modified and all that, they use different kinds of chemicals to make you want to eat more of it. And it's true, it can be pretty addicting. So I'm going to be stopping that today. I did cut down, but I'm like, girl, you can't have it. It's not good for you. If you ever seen Super Size Me, yeah, one guy ate McDonald's for a whole 30 days, almost killed him. But that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If they said you want that supersize, he had to say yes. So that's part of the rules of the game. But it was killing him. So, but anyway, like I said, I just got off on a tangent. But there's actually a type of lentil that's been developed that grows in hot and dry conditions. I think it was developed down there in Africa. But like I said, it's like beans, lentils. If you're worried about the flatulent issues, don't worry about it. It'll go away. You just have to eat more fiber, and as you eat more fiber, you'll have more. Your body will adapt. And then it's the bacteria that's changing over that's causing that. And once it's changed over, it's good. And like I said, where's my dog? Hold on. Actually, let's say hi to Molly. There you are, Mama. There you go. There she is. There she is. And she's going to be 14 in April. She's such a good girl. All right, back to work. So I'm always, and actually I looked about this thing about climate change and what we got to do about it, and they never mention animal agriculture. Never. They're never mentioning it. Never. Even though it's more than if you do the conservative estimate, it's more than all transportation combined. Flying, boats, cars, trains, everything. All of it combined. And if you go and look at everything that goes into animal agriculture, it's over 50%. Now, why people are not eating, I'd be happy if they'd eat, it just like only eat once a week or meat once a week or something, small amounts. I prefer no, but none. But we have to be, tell people to cut down. Now people are starting to get it. Some of them are drinking plant-based milks, and they're trying the fake meats like Gardein. Well, Gardein's vegetarian usually. Um, Beyond Burgers, those are awesome. The Impossible Whopper, yeah, it don't eat too much. Don't eat too much fast food. But that problem with fast food is it makes you want to eat more of it. And also, I spent so much money on fast food last from the 28th of December till roughly 20th of January, somewhere around there. I realized if I have that much money to spend on Burger King, I have that much money to spend on a trainer at the gym. So I'm going to do that. And I'm saving as much money as possible. The how do you say we have this thing here in America we call the debt ceiling, and if they don't raise the debt ceiling, which is basically paying our bills that we already made the bills, we just need to pay them. Um, if they don't do it, then the economy crashes, the government, from what I understand, will not be able to pay. I'm on disability, VA and Social Security disability, SSDI, so I can save money as I can. I'm having my payee save money. Now, normally, most people are not worried about it, and generally, I'm just only slightly worried about it, but we got some stupid people in Congress. I mean, very stupid. How the hell did they get that stupid? Anyway, I normally don't insult people, but I'm like, God, they're stupid. They're more like jokers trying to mess everything up. But anyway, like I said, and for the people overseas, you probably know who the stupid ones are. Yeah, they make a lot of noise, but they don't do any work. They don't. They just anyway. There's also but climate change anyway is it's very important. It's very important. We need to fight it now. Here in New York State, they have their Green New Deal. We're working on things. I'm trying to pay off my car, but for the time being, I'm trying to save money up in case my checks don't come in for a month or two because of the debt ceiling. I know how to do a lot of different things, but it's kind of hard for me to do work. I do things like I volunteer, but I volunteer on my own time. I do things when I do them. Yeah, she's snoring. Like I do, I volunteer as I can. Now, work, you have to be there every day, and you got to be there when you're supposed to be there. It's very difficult for me. So volunteering is the best thing I can do. Oh, it's almost 4. It's the best thing I can do. So, but I make difference in people's lives. Now, anybody. Oh, here, if any of you guys are Catholic who are watching, write the Pope and tell him I'm going to write him again. I've probably wrote him 3 times already. I'll write again, and I'll write my cousin who's in prison. But I'll write again and say about I have to make better arguments. But I'm like, animal agriculture is going to destroy the planet. It will. That's why we push it so much. And like I said, 9.2 billion people and half the food, that's going to be in the near future. 9.2 billion. I'll have to find the reference to it again, the citation for it. 9.2 billion people and half the amount of food. And of course, there's the old thing like, okay, for an acre of land can grow 40,000 pounds of potatoes, or an acre of land can grow 50,000 pounds of tomatoes, which are awesome. I don't eat enough of them though. But and 250 pounds of beef. What do you think is going to be feeding more people? So, like I said, I'm just going to, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be training up, and I'm going to be a good example for how healthy food and healthy exercise can help. But like I said, we're going to keep working on it. Um, if people want to eat their meat, but I'm like, guys, it's going to kill us, all of us. And I don't have kids, but my brother has kids, and I want how do you say, a habitable earth for them. A place where they can grow up and live their lives and all that. But still, but anyway, yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Veggie I'll grow out, and like I said, in April we'll be starting the classes. They will have EFWA with them on them, so that you can see that those are the EFWA classes. And anything else that doesn't have EFWA is basically me talking about veganism or whatever, thinking about different things or discussing different issues. I'm thinking about looking at different videos and critiquing them. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Veggie All Girl out.